Welcome to the localhost lab, and today we are looking at problem number Leetcode problem number 71, simplify path. First, let's understand the problem and then we'll look at its Java solution. We are given an absolute path for a Unix style file system which always begins with a slash. Your task is to transform this absolute path into its simplified canonical path. A single dot represents current directory. Double dots or double period represents the previous or the parent directory. Multiple consecutive slashes such as double, triple are treated as single slash. Any sequence of periods that does not match the rules above should be treated as a valid directory or file name. For example, our valid directory file. The simplified canonical path should follow the below rules. It must start with a single slash. Directories within the same path must be separated only one slash. The path must not end with a slash unless it is the root directory. The path must not have any single or double periods. Cool. So if you have worked on Linux, so it's very similar. Suppose if we have been given this, okay, so we have to return home. We have to remove the last slash. If we are given this, so we will treat multiple slashes as a single slash. So this is going to be our output. And we have also trimmed the last slash. Now look at this. So the double dot represents the previous directory. So suppose we have reached till documents and then we moved back to the parent directory which is user and then we are going into pictures. So our simplified canonical path is home user pictures. If this, so we are now at root, we'll go at root. Okay, and then here, so the three dots, it's a valid directory name. Then A, then we move to root back, so we are still at here. Then B, then C, then we move to B, then D, and then dot. D is current one. So triple BD. Okay. So if you have worked on Linux, then it's very easy to understand the problem. Okay. If not, so we have to looking at examples. This is what we have to do. If we have multiple slashes, we will return only one, and the directory, if it's ending with a slash, we will remove it. Okay. And if it's double dots, we will go back to its parent directory. So we'll skip this one and then we'll look at the next directory. So the simplified canonical path becomes like this. So we'll exclude this. And in this case, we'll jump back to root. This is a valid directory name. So we are keeping it. We are moving to A. Then we are coming back of A. Then we are going to B, hence B, then C, then we are coming out of C and then D, and we stays at the same path. So very easy to understand example. If not, you can read the sentence again. So I think we can use stack. We can use stack to solve this problem. Let's see how do we solve it. Mm, First, let's split the string. Okay, so we'll take an array of string directories which will be path dot split and this. Okay, my this is not working. Let me reload the page. Hmm. And then we'll take a stack which is going to be string. Okay, stack is equal to new we'll create an object for string directory. We'll use for each loop trees. Okay. Now we need to check that if my dir dot equals, so this is a string, okay, directory is a string, hence we are using equals. If it equals dot or their dot is empty, if these are the cases, we can continue. We don't have to act on it because this represents the current directory, so we don't have to act on it. And if it's that this string is empty, we don't have to do anything. Then we'll check for another condition. What will happen if we have two dots? Okay, direct dot equals two dots. Then here we have to take help of stack. If our stack is um, if our stack dot empty, we have to, because see why we are doing this. Suppose we have this one and our last entry is this documents, so we'll pop this one because we are moving to its root. Okay, that's what we are doing here. Or else we'll do something, we'll push into the stack, push director into the stack. Okay, now we have to return, so it's going to be a string, so we have to do this. We are concatenating basically, and we want to, so there's this method in string join which we can use, and we'll join with the curly braces, and we'll pass the collection type which is stack. Let's see, it works. So I hope you understood. Thank you for watching.